I hope everybody's in good health and in good spirits and is able to enjoy the upcoming July 4th holiday. I'm speaking to you by lantern light to make the only political video I think I'm ever gonna have on this channel. And it's about what America means to me as a first-generation American. I want to talk a little bit about how I got here and why America saved my life. My parents are secular Jews who were born in Ukraine. Okay? If they had had me there and my brother, we would have been conscripted into the Ukrainian military and we would have been killed in the mud by Russian soldiers in this war. As Russian speakers, if they had chosen to move into Russia or into the the east of Ukraine, we probably would have been drafted by the Russian army and sent to die as cannon fodder on a Ukrainian field. As Jews, they had the option of going to Israel. And if they had had me there, besides being very sunburnt, I probably would have been brainwashed into hating a group of people in the same way that people were brainwashed into hating my people and forced to kill, because they conscript right out of high school. And given my skills and the accuracy of my vision and how good I am with my hands, I would have been a very, very good killer in the Israeli army, or Russian army, Ukrainian, whatever have you. But instead, America passed the Jackson-Vanik Amendment, which allowed for the trade of American grain for Soviet Jews. They would send a cargo shipment of grain from America to the Soviet Union, where wheat and other grains were constantly in short supply, and the Soviet Union would unhand some of its Jews either to Israel or to America. So when I celebrate Independence Day, it's really less about economic or religious freedom. It's more about independence of thought. And the fact that I was able to forge my own way and have my own mind and self-actualize in a way that I find morally acceptable, that's what America really is to me. And my grandparents and my great-grandparents all spent time in gulags for having opinions that were not exactly in accordance with the state positions on things. And they faced, well, my parents' generation and grandparents and great-grandparents faced real anti-Semitism. I'm not talking about opinions on Israel. I mean swastikas painted on their doors. I mean bricks thrown through their windows. The beatings they received in school from classmates, and the stuff that their teachers would tell them, and all the attempts to dehumanize them. So when I see the drama in the YouTube pipe community, I don't really see ugliness. It's hard for me to see ugliness. I see beauty in it. I see beauty in the fight, because if the Soviet Union had invented the internet and had run YouTube, there would only be one position, and that's the position of the state. There would be no videos on Catholicism or LGBTQ rights. None of that would be around. There would just be a position, and everybody would either accept it or go to prison. So I appreciate America to a degree impossible to reflect. I'm alive because of America. I would be dead in the mud otherwise, or possibly dead in the sand. So before the 4th of July, I'm gonna go ahead and have a smoke of some of my favorite tobacco out of one of my favorite pipes and reflect on the freedoms that we have. Not just the ones that are enumerated in our beautiful Constitution, but the ones that are common sense. Freedom of thought being the chief one. I love opinions, and I would much rather embrace the confusion of politics or opinions than feel sure of myself on one side or the other. This has been the Brooklyn Pipe, wishing you a wonderful and happy and healthy 4th of July. Peace.